Well, here comes the police chief. Let's listen in.
Our department is part of a coordinated city effort to address life safety, public health, and public property damage on Capitol Hill, around Cal Anderson Park, and the Seattle Police Department East Precinct. Under an executive order from Mayor Durkin, the Seattle Police Department was among the first of the city agencies to enter this area today. Our job was to vacate the area and issue dispersal orders. This order and our police response comes after weeks of violence in and around the Capitol Hill occupied protest zone, including multiple shootings resulting in many injuries and 2 deaths. Death of 2 teenagers. At this point, we've had at least 13 arrests. I don't have the specifics on all of the arrests. My plan is to update all of you with more information as it becomes available later today. I want to reiterate what I have said. I support peaceful demonstrations. Black Lives Matter. And I too want to help propel this movement forward toward meaningful exchange in our community and meaningful change in our community. But enough is enough. Our job is to protect and to serve the community. Our job is to support peaceful demonstrations. But what has happened here on these streets over the last few weeks that is lawless and it's brutal. And bottom line, it is simply unacceptable. I will continue to work with our Community Police Commission, our Office of Police Accountability, and our Office of Inspector General, and all of our community partners and city leaders to encourage peace and move forward with how to re-envision public safety in our city. I'll take a few questions. Again, this is early, it's very fluid, but I'll give you what information I can at this time, and we'll give you further updates as the time progresses.
Chief Best, is this going to be back to normal tomorrow, regular Capitol Hill, or is it still going to be part of the job?
Well, right now, we've cleared out a number of demonstrators. We're going to have other city organizations and city interests come in. We'll clean up the area, we'll clean up our precinct, and we'll start operations as soon as we reasonably can.
In those arrests, Chief, did you confiscate any weapons, any guns?
I don't have that information at this point. I know people were arrested. Obviously, there's still some cleanup. There's still some things that will be happening with the tents, so we'll be able to answer that better later in the day.
Ma'am, have you physically moved in the building?
No, we're not in the building at this point. We've done a search of the building to make sure that there weren't any obstacles or any other concerns in the building, so we have cleaned the building out in that regard, but we're certainly not moving in as yet.
Chief, you brought additional support with you. Can you tell us about all of the people or the agencies that accompanied you this morning?
Yeah, that's a great question. We really want to thank the Bellevue Police Department, Chief Milet, for sending his resources to assist us, as well as our local FBI that was out here as well. Otherwise, the personnel were from the Seattle Police Department.
Chief, what do you do to keep them from coming back to the East Precinct or even going to the West Precinct and surrounding that area?
Well, in terms of the East Precinct, the mayor's order makes it clear that this area is off limits at this time, and so no one should be in the area, and we'll be enforcing that fully. We have no other threats to any other facility at this time, but clearly, we'll be having additional staffing in all of our areas. I'll take one more question.
Was the navigation team out at Cal Anderson Park as it was cleared this morning?
Yeah, many of the members of our navigation team participated in this organizational effort.
Can I ask just one more question? You mentioned working with the community. Have you seen their latest list of demands, some of those things? Do you have any comment on any of those?
Well, I think there's going to be continuing dialogue and negotiations as we re-envision how we do public safety. So I look forward to having those discussions along with other city members, and we'll see where it turns out. Thank you so much. We'll be back later. Thanks.